I think the one word that I would fall on with my experience with Creciente is transformative. The amount of evolution that you go through in your life is evident, yet it's not, you don't notice it in a period of 7 months. Elvira Covarrubias Martinez. I am a proud child of 2 immigrant parents from Mexico, from Jalisco and Zacatecas. It was always my dream to go to UC Davis since the age of 7, so making it there was a huge accomplishment. De ahí I started working at Sierra College as an enrollment specialist, and I worked a lot with our Latino population out in the Placer County area. During my time at Creciente is when I interviewed and successfully accepted an offer from Sierra College to be the supervisor of Rising Scholars, who works with adjudicated youth at the Auburn Juvenile Hall, as well as the Placer County Office of Education Alternative High School. We offer a class there, so students are earning college credit so that when they leave the hall, they can go on with their transcript. Creciente gave me the skills to build relationships with those in our communities and have critical conversations about how they can contribute their stories to improving our community for everybody. It is part of, I think, my destiny or my faith to continue giving as much as I can without thinking that I need something in return, essentially. Is a love letter to my parents and all the sacrifices that they made and continue to make when they immigrated here and built their life here and really gave everything up for their future generations, not even knowing what that would look like. I joined in on a restorative justice circle through YEAGA, Y-E-A-G-A, the Youth Empowerment and Goals Association in Placer County, and it's ex-lifers who run this program and talk to youth that are kind of going down a path that's not leading towards the best results. And their current president, Jose, I invited him actually to one of the Placer County Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Diversion Commission. And they oversee the juvenile halls and some of the group homes. And Jose was actually part of that system at a very young age. And now 16 years later, he's running these restorative justice circles. And now he's a commissioner in present time that's now overseeing some of these institutions. So I'm happy that I had the opportunity to learn about what it takes to be on a commission or board, and that I can give that information to somebody else who was themselves in the system and is able to provide their insight and their lived experience in a way that's going to be impactful and maybe even much more impactful than those that don't have that experience. I would say that that's been one of the most impactful moments that I've had post Creciente. The creation of change comes from love, and love doesn't always need a return. And so I think that Creciente just solidified that for me, that there's a whole network of people that are working through love and change. It's difficult in many times to show up as we are, because many times we are told to do so, and then when we do, people don't want us. Yet Creciente I found to be different in that sense. I did come in skeptical, y luego within our first day of the retreat, I was like, oh no, I can let down my walls in here because everyone else is letting down their walls, and if we're going to grow together, it's not fair for some to put in more effort than others. And I would say also, I think be intentional about what you're learning through Creciente. Interact with the skills, practice the skills. It's not always going to be perfect that first time you do it, yet that's how we learn. And I went through that through Creciente, and I think that being surrounded by your peers who are your cohort, as well as the facilitators, Adriana and Donnie and Meg, I think really are there to support us in a method that allows us to grow in the way that's best for us. So it's, while you're growing as a group, you're also growing individually in what you bring to the table. I have no idea how much of a big part of your life community will be to you. And community in terms of Comunidad, your familia Latina, your BIPOC folks. I don't have enough words in my vocabulary to truly express the gratitude that I feel towards Creciente and the network of Creciente. Just yesterday, one of our, I believe, apoyados, Jaime Lemus, he was our keynote speaker at the Sierra College Latine celebration, our 3rd annual. And the encouragement and the possibilities that are out there, I don't think could have been expressed any better by anybody else other than Jaime. So the fact that I have the ability and a network now that I can share with our students and our larger population, it's unmatchable. Again, it's undefinable. And yeah, I would say if you are looking to come on this journey, be ready for the transformation.